Hello friends, so I'm taking the week off from work this week, and I'm not sure what I'll do yet. Maybe I'll go skydiving, or snow caving, or maybe I'll just take a trip to Vegas and see where the night takes me, or perhaps I'll just stay at home and make another etymology video or two. I usually feel pretty adventurous when I have time off from work, and if I may be so bold, I venture to say that from an etymological perspective, whichever activity I end up choosing won't leave me disappointed. Let me explain. Back in the day, the word adventure described any activity that was about to happen, or that was oncoming, so to speak. In fact, oncoming is literally what adventure means. It's a combination of two Latin words, the preposition ad, meaning toward, and the verb venio, or, technically speaking, the future active participle of the verb formed by those two words, aventurus. Now, venio meant to come, as some of you who know Romance languages might recognize, in words such as the French venir or the Portuguese vir. In fact, if we go far enough back, all the way to Proto-Indo-European, we can see that venio and come are distantly related. Anyway, ad and venio together formed advenio, which in Latin had nothing to do with an adventure in the modern sense of the word, but instead meant to come to a specific location, or put differently, to arrive. It was used to describe all sorts of arrivals, from very sad ones, like the arrival of the Roman poet Catullus to his brother's funeral, as described in his elegiac poem, to more joyous arrivals, like for example, Advent, which is based on adventus, a suffixed version of that verb, which denotes the period when Christians celebrate the approaching arrival of Jesus. So of course, nowadays, as we know, an adventure in its clipped form, venture, which means basically the same thing, plus, most of the time, a little extra risk and minus a little more fun, usually implies a new and daring activity, which, while it's happening, is hopefully exciting and exhilarating, but at other times, in the moment, it's actually terrifying and nerve-wracking and only fun to think about later, when it's all over, and when you're back home safe and sound. But, as we just learned, originally, an adventure just denoted some event that was happening soon. So with that in mind, it doesn't matter what I do this coming week, because whether fun or boring, or exhilarating or terrifying, whatever is coming my way, when it arrives, it's bound to be an adventure. Thanks for watching.